Oh, what the heck is with Lee Mitchell when he picks a story from our favorite state? Oh, once again, we're here at their Walmart with a woman who wants to master. What the hell is with Florida? Where all crazy shit seems to come from. A week won't go by without lots of stories proving that Florida's dumb. What the hell is that? Get away from me!
All right, everybody, welcome to another beautiful week in Florida. I forgot to talk up our background during the news segment this week. Did you see, Joe? I know you're excited. Did you see that late last night during Monday Night Football, they released the trailer for the new Star Wars movie? I can't wait. I already bought my tickets online, so the theater didn't sell out. Me and the boys, it's a tradition. Every time a new one comes out, I take Blake and Austin with me, and we usually go to dinner before and hang out at the movie theater. It's great.
I'm pretty excited.
You should
But
be.
speaking of Monday Night Football, I didn't even see the score. How much did New England win?
I don't even know who played.
It was New England and the Jets, but I imagine it was pretty ugly.
I'm sure. So now we got continue with the Florida theme. Got the one of the TIE fighters from the Star Wars movie in the background from my trip to Florida. It's beautiful, isn't it? He's a nerd. He's a nerd.
I'm a nerd because I don't like Star Wars. Okay, we got all this down.
All right. Florida peeping Tom beaten to death by naked man he saw having sex, according to police report. Florida man was arrested after cops accused him of beating to death a peeping Tom who saw him having sex with his girlfriend through a window. Victor Vickery's arrest, that can't be his real name. Victor Vickery, his arrest Thursday for manslaughter concluded a lengthy investigation by Fort Lauderdale police into the July 2018 death of 57-year-old Assad Akar, according to reports. In the arrest affidavit, Sergeant Stephen Nowak quoted Vickery as saying he was in bed with his girlfriend in her house, and they were getting intimate when they heard a scratching on the window and possibly somebody pulling on it. Vickery said that the same thing had happened on a previous occasion when he was there. The sergeant wrote that Vickery said he ran outside naked and barefoot, confronted Akar, who had exposed himself, and then kicked and punched him a handful of times as they fought. He said Vickery informed him that he was afraid for his safety during the fight. Akar died of blunt force trauma. Nowak said in the arrest report, that he was investigating the case. He obtained evidence showing that Akar had been peeping into the windows at different addresses, and he also had a previous history of arrest for doing the same thing. Nowak also stated that several weeks after the girlfriend told cops that she hit Akar with a shovel, she recanted that statement, saying Vickery had told her to say that. Vickery, age 30 of Delray Beach, Florida, was jailed on $100,000 bail. A month after Akar was killed, a woman accused Vickery of sexually assaulting her. According to the news, Vickery has been out on bail since that case was pending. Paper also reports that Vickery's rap sheet includes arrests for domestic violence, vehicle theft, and unlawful possession of prescription drugs.
That's just a really messy story, isn't it?
It is.
There's just a lot of things going on.
Well, he was trying to get freaky with his girlfriend. He ran outside butt naked to beat up the peeping Tom who was pleasuring himself in front of the window. And this guy beats him to death.
Oh, I didn't even hear the part that he was... What is it with Florida in this? Okay.
They are comfortable in their own skin.
They are. Well, the guy running out there naked and wanting to fight, I'd just be like, don't touch me with your Peter. I'd have been absolutely defenseless.
Check out this mugshot, Joe, out of Pasco County.
Wow.
Pasco County Sheriff's deputies arrested Charles Jerkins, age 46.
They're just staying with the theme, apparently. All right.
They arrested Jerkins when he rammed his tractor into a neighbor's tractor.
You just like saying that now.
Jerkins rammed his tractor into his neighbor's tractor. He dropped a 10-foot log on him and then began beating him. Jerkins was arrested for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. He looks like he got some licks on himself.
Yeah.
There.
That's an odd story also. There's some weird shit going on in Florida.
Is that supposed to be new?
Nope.
Elderly Florida woman accused of hitting boyfriend with metal detector for watching porn. There she is. Again, out of Pasco County, Florida.
Gee, why would you watch porn when you got something like that to go home to?
She's a handsome woman. Once again, out of Pasco County, deputies could see bloody scratches all over the arm of a 70-year-old man when they responded to a domestic disturbance call Sunday night. He then told him that Jane Buttafuoco, his 77-year-old girlfriend, attacked him, and he claimed it wasn't the first time she'd done this. According to an arrest report reviewed by the Miami Herald, the couple had gotten into an argument Friday night after Buttafuoco said she caught him watching porn. Deputies said the man claimed he was only watching a show on Cinemax, that just happened to feature a topless woman, just happened to. Even so, he said the distinction didn't matter to his significant other. The man said she left a mark on him after she hit him in the head with a metal detector.
Ow.
Investigators found no signs of trauma on the man's head, but they did see a metal detector propped up next to the entertainment console in his home. Buttafuoco admitted to arguing with her sweetie about watching porn, but she denies hitting him with the metal detector. She said they may have accidentally tapped him with it, but she didn't hurt him. She believes she was only doing God's work, according to the deputy's report.
That's what God would have done if he were here.
Still, they arrested Buttafuoco all the same for battery on a person over the age of 65 and took her to the Land O'Lakes Detention Center without bond.
Okay, stupid, because, she's 77, he's 70. She hit him in the head, but they could find no evidence of it. So it's his word against hers. Why would he get arrested, or she get arrested for that?
She still admitted, and I can't speak for Florida laws, but like here in Indiana, even if I touch you and you don't want to be touched, even if it doesn't hurt, that could still be considered a form of battery. And we've seen these stories out of Florida before where they have an enhancement for ages down there.
Right.
So.
But she said she may have hit him accidentally with it, but she didn't mean to. I mean, that's her story. So if she'd have just said, I didn't do that, she'd have been fine?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's effing stupid. And besides, she's 100 and what? And he's 70. Shouldn't he be man enough to... I mean, I'd be embarrassed to say my wife beat me up. I'd just be embarrassed by that. But apparently, he's from Florida.
Florida. Out of Cape Coral, Florida, deputies say naked man wreaked havoc on a business, then took a shower.
There is a lot of nakedness going on in Florida.
Well, it's hot down there. It's hot.
I guess.
Florida man who was found nude inside of a plumbing business is now facing charges after being accused of using a forklift and a hammer to wreak havoc before taking a shower there. The news press reports 24-year-old Joseph Michael Beanick was confronted by an employee at United Plumbing on Friday. The employee told Lee County deputies he was working late in the warehouse and went to investigate a noise when he found Beanick standing naked and clutching a hammer. The employee said Beanick did not threaten him. Surveillance video shows that Beanick caused destruction to the plumbing business and a neighboring business as well. Beanick was released Sunday on a $26,500 bond and faces 2 charges of burglary and charges of resisting arrest, larceny, and criminal mischief. It's unclear if he is yet to retain an attorney.
Wait, but he was naked.
Naked. He tears the place up, but he takes a shower after he was done tearing it up.
Why was he naked?
They're all naked down there, man.
I don't know.
They're all naked.
That's the weirdest state. We have a lot of friends down in Florida. What the hell are you doing there?
Did you see that? I don't remember where I saw it. It was circulating on Facebook. The picture of the people in the Kokomo Walmart wearing it looked like S&M type stuff. They were at the customer service counter.
No, I didn't see that.
It was quite disturbing.
Kokomo is actually getting a little scary.
It is. It's getting quite scary.
Yeah, I won't go there.
Well, it's time for your musical masterpiece this week, Joe. Drunk Florida woman masturbates in Walmart parking lot. The masturbation in Walmart is getting out of control.
It's amazing. It's amazing. As the song says, it's I'm floored. I shouldn't even be shocked anymore. Every time you send me a story, he'll send me the whole story, but I normally don't read it. I just see the very first part of it, and I'll write a song, and then I'm usually just as surprised as everybody else when I hear the whole story. And it's like, again?
Well, there she is. She's a handsome woman as well.
Yes.
Out of Barefoot Bay, a Florida woman was arrested in the Walmart parking lot on Malabar Road after customers dialed 911.
Wouldn't it be funny if she was smoking a cigarette?
Defendant was sitting in the driver's side seat of her vehicle with no lower clothes on, her legs in the air, and appeared to be masturbating in the public parking lot, according to the arrest report.
Seems like that could have been just a little more subtle. She would have gotten away with it.
62-year-old Evelyn Fries reeked of alcohol and resisted police as they tried to help her put her pants back on. She was stumbling and slurring her speech while she was walking. She blew a .240 blood alcohol content level.
That's kind of amazing, isn't it?
That level, blackouts are common. She was charged with DUI and taken to the Brevard County Jail. Legs in the air.
What was she driving?
Herself, apparently.
I wasn't going to say that. That's going to be one of those things that you went with it on your own, but you just went ahead and said it. That's great.
Good Lord, people.
You've come a long way, Lee.
All All right, well, that's it for This Week in Florida. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Stay tuned for This Week in Political Garbage.